This episode of Congratulations, number 84, is brought to you by the Cash App. You know the Cash App. It's the simplest way to instantly send money to friends. It's also the number one app in finance. But it didn't get there on payments alone. These days, Cash App is changing how people interact with their money. It's adding features you can only get from a bank and more than a few that you can't, like the Cash Card, Boosts, and Bitcoin. Download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market now.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
What's up, my babies? It's fucking Labor Day. It is Labor Day, and it is episode 84. It is Labor Day, and it is episode 84. And is it episode 84 or episode 84? Because I started saying episode 84, but it's episode 84. Because episode is not a word. But it is Labor Day, and a lot of people take that off because it's Labor Day, but labor means work, so I'm working. I'm working on Labor Day, and I'm bringing this hot podcast to you babies. And, if you've been listening from the beginning, you're only a little bit over 1 year old. You're a baby that's over 1 year old. And 1 year old. I should say 1 year old, not 1 year old, because that's 1 year old, not one, because it's not plural. But you know what? We're starting off this episode by saying lots of wrong things and lots of wrong words. And it's because, I almost said words, but it's because my mind is going faster than my mouth, which is how everybody should be. Because if your mouth is going quicker than your mind, then you're an ignoramus. And I want you to know that. And so anyway, fuck yeah, dude. I would say pretty much. Now I don't use this term a lot, but I would say pretty much. It's lit, dude. It's pretty lit, man. This week it's pretty lit, man. And that's all I got to say, dude. It's pretty lit because, first of all, I had a good time this past weekend at the Comedy Store, and I did a show at the Laugh Factory, too. Dangada, you know? I did a show at the Laugh Factory, dangada, did a show at the fucking Comedy Store, dangada, did another show at the Comedy Store, dangada. And I did another show at the Comedy Store, dangada, and then I went to the fucking Original Room and did a show there, dangada. Did lots of shows this weekend. So that's it. I put a clip out of me rapping like Eminem, and it went viral. And I'll tell you what, it's very weird. Lots of people are like, "Oh, finally, Chris D'Elia's getting the recognition he deserves." Like that is the fucking thing. Like, dude, I got fucking shit. I do TV shows and I got Netflix stuff. But people are like, finally. Chris puts a video out, and finally, dude, he's getting the recognition he deserves. If that's the recognition I deserve, gonna jump out a plane without parachute. But no, that's cool. I'm glad people are liking it. I'm glad people are liking it. Because he came out with a pretty hot album. And it's very annoying. People are like, he's back. Like, you don't know. You don't know shit. And then also did you hear the MGK diss that he made too? He's a tall drink of water, huh? I about these diss tracks that rappers make and shit that these rappers make and shit. And like, it just feels like the older you get, and I mean even older than like fucking 20. It just seems like what's the word? It seems like it's like you're hurt. You know what I'm talking about? It seems like if you make a diss track, like you're hurt, like you're upset and you're whining. The older I get, but I don't know. I mean, I guess they're having fun because that's the thing. Like the thing about diss tracks is if they're funny, then that's cool. But if they're like, yo, I'm harder than you and you suck, like that, then it's like, what? Like, it's almost like you're an adult though, You're rhyming. Hey, man, you're rhyming. Are you a leprechaun? Hey, dude, are you a troll under a bridge? Are you standing on wet asphalt in the morning? No. You're just a fucking grown man with a job, and you're basically like, cars, bars. You know what I mean? You're basically like fucking hotel motel. That's basically what you're doing. You're a grown man and you're like, that guy fucking pissed me the fuck off. You know what? Record this. Shoes blues. Like, that's like, oh, okay. All right. Gotcha, bro. Hey, dude. Oh, fuck, that guy made me so mad what he said about me. Check this out. Hit record. Thumbs bums. Like, huh? You're 30. Dirty 30. You're like a fucking frat guy. I don't know, man. It's just hilarious to me. But, you know, hey, dude, whatever. It works. People eat that shit up. They eat that shit up for breakfast. It's fucking... I mean, dude, how about this?
I ain't got no motherfucker. So I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
I mean, dude, hit him up. That was it. There's a few fucking quote-unquote diss tracks. Whenever a white guy says diss, it seems so white. And if a black guy says it, it's not. But the one is the Tupac one, obviously, hit him up, greatest of all time. And then people like the Jay-Z one and the Nas one that they were going with each other. And then I guess people like the Drake one, which I liked. The back-to-back. Those were good, you know. That's how much we have in common. That's how much we have in common. Up on this mic when you're on it. That's how much we have in common. Anyway, whatever. Oops. Dropped the app. All good. So anyway, but that's what's up. But so that's what happened in hip hop this week. Like, I should fucking talk about that. But that's what happened in hip hop week. That's where you come to me for all your hip hop news, babies. Anyway, somebody put under the Eminem thing that I did online. Somebody was, because somebody tweeted it and they didn't tag me, which is fine. I don't give a fuck about that. But somebody wrote, at first I thought it was Chris D'Elia, and then I wrote, I wonder why you thought that. And then the person wrote, are you actually trying to insinuate that this is you? And I wrote, wait, what? Like, huh? Somebody wrote, dude, it's weird how many people say that I look like Andrew Lincoln, and I don't look like Andrew Lincoln. I don't like when all it takes for somebody to have a beard and long hair, and somebody will say that they look like another guy with a beard and long hair. That's so annoying to me. People, my least favorite tags are, hey, look, Chris, found you working at Target, and it's just some fucking schlub with some long hair and beard. They don't look like fucking me. I don't look like them. Wait, I gotta go out of this. So yeah, anyway, I did my fucking live shit on my app. If you want to catch that, you can fucking go on that. And do all that. Dude, have you guys heard about this fucking here's how I know I'm an old guy. I don't know about this I didn't know about ASMR until recently. Now, a lot of you guys who listen to my podcast are not going to know what ASMR is. I know, because a lot of you guys are adults. I know a lot of you guys are younger and do know what ASMR is, okay? I didn't know what it was, but it's this fucking thing where they YouTube these people YouTube. It's usually like young girls that do it, well, let me say this first. Okay, ASMR is like, okay, here's the definition. Autonomous sensory meridian response is an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back, the neck, and the upper spine. I mean, fucking, who wrote this? Trina? It has been compared with auditory tactical synesthesia. Yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck these words. Anyway, low-grade euphoria. A combination of positive feelings and a distinct static-like tingling sensation on the skin. All right, look. So people will make these these YouTubes, and they'll just like be like, they just whisper, and it'll be like a fucking 12-year-old, and they'll be like, "Hi guys." There's like this redhead that's getting memed all the time. She's like fucking 9 years old, and she's like, "Hey guys. And then a car will drive by in the background and she'll be like, ugh, I have stuff that I do that I'm going to eat. And she tries to make her lips like, so it's gross as fuck, to be honest. Like, I don't want to hear all the spit in your mouth. They're just like, I got gummies. I'm going to eat gummies. I've got a bunch of gummies. I've got gummies. And then they'll eat the gummies and she'll go like, ow. And people like jizz to it or something, but they'll be like, one of the best, one of the most popular triggers. They call them triggers. Like, oh, by the way, who wants their scalp to tingle? They'll be like, tapping is the number one trigger for ASMR. And then it'll be like this. And then they'll just scratch. They'll be like this. And then a car will drive by and she'll be like. And then they'll be like, another popular ASMR trigger is. Like, they'll like. What are the popular ASMR triggers, though? One of them is like fucking. Now, I was watching a video of it the other day, and it was like. But like. Here's the thing. It's fucking definitely. There's the top 10 triggers for ASMR. That's the one I was looking at. No, the fourth one, like the fifth one or whatever. And it's like the tapping. Listen to this shit. I gotta fucking play some of this actually on this YouTube. It's weird. And here's the thing too. This is the thing that I wanted to bring it up. This is the thing I wanted to bring up, by the way, is that if you're listening to this and you're fucking, you're a guy, you can't fool us that it's not sexual, you perv, okay? Don't watch these fucking, look at this shit, what they say. Here we go. I just don't, maybe I'm an old guy, but
Let's suppose that you're writing
ASMR close-up, ear-to-ear positive affirmations for anxiety and sleep. Look at this. She's fluttering her hands.
Hello, everybody.
Ew.
My name is GB. Welcome back
Ew.
to my channel.
You hear all the spit in her mouth.
I am very excited.
No, you're not. You're whispering.
Because
she's like, I'm very excited about the video.
I have teamed up with BetterHelp.
This is a color. Look at
times or anything like that, which I find extremely useful whenever you can fit it in. If you're under 18 or you're in a crisis situation, BetterHelp is not for you.
Dude!
Links in the description box below that you can follow. Hopefully you can access what you need there. So, I really just want everyone to be able to take care of themselves.
Oh my god, she's talking about.
This can help at least a few of you.
Dude, she's talking about like helping people and like making sure that they're like in good, not I guess not depressed or some shit, and like take care of yourself and your well-being. And she's doing the whisper thing the whole time. She's like, I know if this even helps one person, then I've done my job because you really should be taking care of yourself. Hey, say it louder. Hey, is it important? Say it louder. Look at how many views. I mean, I'm the fucking wrong one here too. Like 577,000 views. Oh, how many of those are old dudes getting fucking boners for real? Straight up. You're getting boners, bro. You can't fool me that it's about making the top of your scalp tingle. It's about making your boner go up. Ew, it's fucking weird to me. I get uncomfortable when I watch ASMR shit, man. Makes me uncomfy. Dude, here's the thing, too. There is a fucking, look, you like what you like. I don't give a fuck, obviously. But there is a fucking fan base for everything. Like the internet, like take the Eminem and MGK diss now. There's way too many people being like, Eminem is the best, don't fuck with him. And then there's way too many people be like, MGK came as fucking fire though. And then a bunch of people be like, MGK, oh, that was ridiculous, that was horrible. And then remember when like things used to be like unanimously good? Remember like in like the 90s, U2 was just amazing, you know? And now people are like, the internet brought the haters out, dude. It's amazing, dude. It's really amazing because, like, here's the thing, too. When we're talking about, like, everyone complaining and fucking about everything, most people aren't happy with what they have. That's just how it is, okay? So, therefore, most of those people, not everyone, but most of those people are going to complain. Okay? So that's a lot of people who are just complaining now. The internet is now very big. Everyone has it. So most of what you're going to hear is complaining. Therefore, we have no choice but to become a world full of hating pussies. That's what's up. Now, I'm joking about this ASMR shit. Like, if you like it, fine. But, like, and I'm turned into this is turned into a different point, and it is kind of devolved, as this podcast usually does, just devolved into fucking nothing. But yeah, it's just that's what is fucked up about this world and the internet, and we're all going to become a bunch of huge pussies, and we haven't even seen the beginning of it yet. We are going to become huge pussies, and then something else has to happen, and I don't know what it is yet. Maybe we're going to be, what do you call it? We're going to be a bunch of, what do you call it? It's going to be a post-apocalyptic. We're going to explode. The world's going to fucking kill it. We're all going to kill ourselves. There's going to be fucking a third of the population left. And it's going to be like one of those fucking Netflix movies. That extinction movie. We're all going to fucking die. And there's only going to be a few left. And it's all going to be because of fucking MGK, Eminem, and ASMR and shit like that. And people hating on the internet. I don't know. That barely makes any sense. But this is what you get, you know? Let's talk about why the fuck every time I see fucking... I follow Mark Wahlberg on Instagram. Every time I see Mark Wahlberg on Instagram, it's a fucking new video about how he woke up earlier. Every single time. It started at like, you don't want to burn daylight, right? You can't burn daylight, right? You got to wake up. I wake up at 7 a.m. and I get working out. I wake up at 7 a.m. and I carry kettlebells. I carry kettlebells from one end to the other of my gym. And I got a fucking workout buddy, and he makes me carry my kettlebells from one end to the other. And then fucking the next, like 3 days later, he's like, gotta wake up at 6 a.m. Gotta wake up at 6 a.m. and you gotta push this fucking thing that football guys push. And you got to put the weights on it, and I got to push it from one end to the other. That's what I got to do. And I got to get my trainer to sit on it too. And he's taking the video. It's probably to be better. Get up at 7 a.m. And then 4 days later, got to wake up at 6 a.m. What I got to do is I got to curl. I got to curl these things. I got to curl these dumbbells, and I got to do a bunch of chin-ups. I got to do it at 6 a.m. because people are waking up at 7 a.m. Because I was waking up at 7 a.m. And then people started to copy me. Wake up at 7 a.m. And now I got to wake up at 6 a.m. because I got to wake up earlier than them because I got to get successful. I got to get more successful than they do. And then 5 days later, guys, woke up at 5 a.m. Woke up at 5 a.m. and I'm basically building sandcastles. I got a bunch of dumbbells, but I put them to the side. I have my trainer bring a bunch of sand in here. It's really good for my small muscles inside my big muscles. And it's really good for my striations. And I'm building sandcastles. People are waking up at 7 a.m. because they copy me. Well, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. and 5 a.m. now. And then he started this thing a week later. I got a 4 a.m. club. I woke up at 4 a.m. Waking up at 4 a.m. And not only do we build in sandcastles, but what we're also doing is we're making them water. We're putting water in the sandcastles, and now we're building even bigger sandcastles. Want to make sure we're going to get some paper mache tomorrow, waking up at 3 a.m. My question for Mark Wahlberg is, when do you go to bed? I mean, are you like the rest of us, and do you go to bed at 11:30 p.m. and do you get 30 minutes of sleep? Or do you go to bed at 7 p.m.? I swear to God, in one of his Instagram videos, he was like, went to bed at 8 o'clock last night. Hey, dude, what are you doing? You're going to bed earlier than the news. You don't even know what happened in the daytime. I'm missing everything, but at least I'm creating sandcastles. I didn't hear what Dan Rather had to say. I don't know who shot anybody, but I'm building sandcastles in my gym. Like what? When are you going to bed? Went to bed at 5 p.m. last night. Went to bed before dinner. I ate lunch and went to bed. So funny, dude. Mark Wahlberg is also one of those guys that no matter how in shape he gets, no matter how out of shape he got, he's been in shape most of his life that he just looked jacked no matter what. Like it all goes to his chest. I woke up at 8 p.m. the day before. Hey, everybody, I woke up at 8 p.m. the day before. When did you go to bed? I went to bed after that, but miraculously, I woke up earlier than that. What? I'm going back in time. Every time I go in bed, I go back in time, and I wake up earlier than when I went to bed. The fuck? I'm the only guy who does it. Aspire to be better. I wake up before I go to sleep. Huh? And he's just so ripped. It's just so jacked. Literally red because you see his muscles. Like red and white. Like it's a skeletal fucking diagram. Hey, Mark Wahlberg. You can't even see his lips. His just fucking skeleton. You see his tendons just moving. Aspire to be better. I'm building sandcastles and I'm skeletal. Dude, it's so fucking weird. 5'4" clothing. Gotta take my I had to wake up before I went to bed so I could take my protein. Somebody wrote on his fucking Instagram thing, why the paper plate and the paper forks? Hey man, choose your battles, you know? Mark Wahlberg's not going to respond to you because of recycling. He's busy waking up at fucking 9 p.m. the day before he went to sleep. Dude, Mark Wahlberg is so fucking dope. That's so funny. But hey. You know what Mark Wahlberg's doing? ASMR when he talks. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Just want to talk to you about some new ASMR triggers. And that's building sandcastles. Let's move this sand around. Shh, shh, shh. That's me building a sandcastle. I'm doing some ASMR. Feel the vibrations. Feel the vibrations of this sandcastle I'm making. Shh. Let's tap a little bit. Let's get the funky punch over here to tap a little bit. Woke up at fucking 1 a.m. Gotta whisper because my wife's asleep. Let's do some scratching. Let's do some scratching on kettlebells. Feel those vibrations. Do you feel them sensations? Feel the sensations on the top of your scalp. Coming at you with a funky punch, feeling the sensations. Like push a bunch of kettlebells. Dude, Mark Wahlberg's voice was built for ASMR. That's how ASMR started. They've heard Mark Wahlberg talking at 4 a.m. because his wife is asleep, and they were like, some kid was like, wait a minute. Let's tap. I got some gummies. I'm going to eat a brownie. Here we go. And then a car drives by. Damn it. What is this world coming to? The internet's fucked everything up. I'm sweaty. Dude, I'm so sweaty. Can't get... No air vents in my studio. No air vents in my studio. Not bad, but there should have been air vents in my studio. Stop it. Why won't it stop? I don't know, dude. I'm up. All right, look, dude. We're going to do these here. Hey, Postmates. As usual, your stomach... and the rest of your life are at war. You need to eat, but you can't stop what you're doing to deal with it because you're on the go. And the only fast things that deliver are not what you want because that's the world we used to live in. But now the world we live in has Postmates. This is the app that adds a delivery option to your favorite restaurants. Imagine anything you want to eat delivered. You don't have to drive, park, or even talk on the phone to order. You download the app and order 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring what you want within the hour. You can even see where your food is and track your driver. I do it every single day, no joke. You forgot to get eggs and milk? No problem. Craving a tasty burger? Check. Looking for the perfect bottle of red wine or a summer beer? Order up. Postmates is your new long-term munchies booty call. For a limited time, Postmates is giving you $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app today and use code CONGRATS. That's code CONGRATS for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Save the hassle, get the food you love fast at Postmates with the code CONGRATS. Guys, I want to talk to you about this thing. I just signed up on Stitch Fix, and I am excited to receive my first box. Signing up was very easy, and honestly, I look forward to what they're going to send me. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that finds and delivers clothes, shoes, and accessories to fit your body, budget, and lifestyle. You don't need to be rich to do this. Just go to stitchfix.com/congrats and tell them your sizes, what styles you like, and how much you want to spend on each item. You'll be paired with your very own personal stylist who will handpick 5 items to send right to your door. Then you try them on, pay only for what you love, and return the rest. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Are you not stylish? Then you have to do this. There's no subscription required. You can sign up to receive scheduled shipments or get your fix whenever you want. Stitch Fix's styling fee is only $20, which is applied toward anything you keep from your shipment. So that's cool. Get started now at stitchfix.com/congrats, and you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep all 5 items in your box. That's stitchfix.com/congrats to get started today. stitchfix.com/congrats. Guys, Square Cash, the Cash App. You know the Cash App. It's the simplest way to instantly send money to friends. It's also the #1 app in finance. The Cash Card is a free, customizable debt card that you can use at stores or ATMs. It's linked to your Cash App balance as if it were a checking account. It even lets you direct deposit your paycheck. If you're looking for an alternative to traditional banking, you're not alone. Millions of Americans have already started using the Cash Card. Have you tried the Boost, the rewards program? Boost? Get instant discounts every single time you swipe your Cash Card at coffee shops, Chipotle, Shake Shack, and beyond. Just tap a Boost in the app and pay with your Cash Card. Cash App is also the most convenient and inexpensive way to buy, sell, and withdraw Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the hot thing right now. And, of course, when you download the Cash App and enter rewards code, congrats, $5 goes to you and $5 goes to Time's Up Legal Defense Fund. Download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. This podcast has a very good cult following, and you guys are my babies. And you guys understand that sometimes these podcasts, these podcasts are like life. These podcasts are like the days you live in your life. Some of them are going to be hot shit. You're going to wake up and you're going to fucking feel it right away, right? And you're going to be living your day the way it fucking goes and the way it should go and the way you imagine it go, right? And that's great.
What I want.
And you listen to these podcasts, and thank you for it. Some of these podcasts are going to have ups and downs, just like life. Sometimes I'm going to get on a fucking run talking about shit like how Mark Wahlberg wakes up before he goes to sleep, and that's going to be funny. Sometimes I'm going to talk about ASMR and do a fucking silly little thing that you're going to fucking like way back when I did the fucking how robots are taking over the world and how everyone's going to be out of a job. That was like episode 6. And sometimes I'm going to be rambling. Because I'm a rambling man. And it's going to be fucking... Yeah, I'm going to lose you. That... And look, I'm in a corner in my fucking podcast room. And this is what it is. I got my orange chair that I already had. I set it up. I videotaped it because some of you said you wanted to see me do it. And this is what it is, dude. Have at it. If you don't like it, don't listen. I don't want you to fucking listen. I want the people that are going to be in my cult fucking sitting pretty with me at the log cabin eventually. And you understand that this podcast is like life, my babies. You're going to have good days and bad days. And if you don't want to be a part of it, gunk. Gunk, dude. Dude, how dumb is gunk? Wow. I fucking suck donkey balls, you know? I fucking suck donkey balls, man. I'm just doing this shit every week because you keep fucking listening and you keep asking me to. I don't know, man. People started fucking giving me money to do it now. I got sponsors. I got to fucking keep doing it. You think I give a fuck? I don't know, man. I just want to do stand-up and fucking talk to you motherfuckers. I just want to tweet dumb shit and do silly shit on my Instagram. And now I got this fucking goddamn podcast I got to do every week. And I have to do it because now I make fucking too much money doing it, for fuck's sake. How's that for something to complain about? I fucking do my whole life to try and not have a boss. I do stand up and I do the shit I want to do so I don't have a boss. I turn down fucking TV shows because I'm happy I got this fucking stand up shit that I got to do. And I don't want to have to be employed by a company that's going to be like, hey, you can't say this or tweet that or careful who you text what and what they screenshot. Motherfucker, no, I don't want to do that. I want to fucking text who I want to text, how I want to text. I want to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. And I don't want to fucking have to adhere to your bullshit. And now I got this goddamn podcast that I got to do every fucking week because you guys pay attention to it. Fuck you, man. And you know what? In a jolly way. Fuck you in the most fat, jolly way. Dude, picture me the fattest guy eating McDonald's, happy as shit, watching my kids play in a park while I'm sitting on a bench, just saying with a big shit-eating grin from one end to the other, fuck you. Fuck you for listening. Now I got to do this shit every goddamn week. Every goddamn week I got to do this shit because it makes too much money. Well, whatever, bro. Thank you. Thank the fuck you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. And I mean it from the bottom of my balls. I mean it from the bottom of my fucking hairy nuts. Dude, how about people who shave their fucking balls and nuts and taint and their fucking pubes? What the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You swimmer? No, you're not. And even if you are, you got something that covers it, like a Speedo. Dude, that's gangster. If you wear a Speedo, that's gangster as shit. I'm wearing Speedos from now on forever. I have a Speedo, by the way. And one time I went to my beach house, my parents' beach house. They don't have it anymore. They got rid of it. But they used to have a beach house. And one time I came down in my Speedos, and my mom was like, no, Christopher, you go back upstairs and you change. And I was like, what, Mom? They do it in France. And she was like, you are not. She's like, I can see the side of your balls. And I was like, that's how Speedos are designed, dude. And I went out to the fucking ocean, and dude, we were in America, and they didn't like it. My mom didn't like it. I'm hairy, dude. You can see my pubes a little bit if I wear a Speedo. So sue me. That's not my fault. That's the Speedos maker's fault. Don't get a beach house. Don't invite me to your beach house if you don't want to see the fucking hair on my thighs. Because I'm speedoed the fuck out. And I don't cross my legs. No, I don't cross my legs. Guess what? I don't cross my legs unless I feel like it. And I don't feel like it sometimes when I'm wearing Speedos. It's like that whole fucking Papcock episode, man. I think about that all the time now when I go to the gym. I fucking walk around and trounce around naked in my fucking gym, and I think about it. Now I think about it when guys are like, oh shit, and they look at me at the gym. I'm like, fuck, man. Oh, what if they heard my podcast? And then I get a little bit insecure, but I still try to keep the eye contact, man. Not because I'm gay and I want to suck them, but because this is how it is in the gym. This is how it is in the fucking locker room. I show my cock in the locker room. And if they make Speedos, I'm going to get a Speedo. Do you know why, dude? Because when I get in the ocean and when I get in the pool, I swear to God, too, I want to be aerodynamic as shit. I want to be aerodynamic as shit. Dude, and it's because, not even because I want to swim fast or whatever. First of all, if I'm going in the ocean, let me tell you right now, dude, if you go in the ocean past your knees, you're fucking crazy, dude. You're crazy. If you go into the ocean and the water is coming up above your knees, dude, you're crazy. You know what percentage we know about what's in the ocean? 1 goddamn percent. You're going to go waist deep into the unknown? Hey, man, who are you, fucking Buzz Aldrin? You're in... If you go into the ocean above your knees, guess what your name is now? Fucking Buzz Aldrin or the other guy. How about the other guy that got the raw end of the deal? Who's he? Buzz Aldrin. I'm asking. Neil Armstrong, dude. Buzz Aldrin had the dopest fucking... They both went? Neil Armstrong's the more famous one? Yeah. Fuck that, dude. Buzz Aldrin had the dope name. Here's the thing. Now, here's the thing, dude. They think that I'm fucking like, yeah, Neil Armstrong's the fucking most famous guy. Okay, I get that he got the raw end of the deal when it came to stepping out onto the moon. Like the guy went first or something. What happened? Neil Armstrong went first and Buzz Aldrin was like, hey, what about me? But let me tell you who the fucking real man was. Buzz Aldrin, because... his name is Buzz Aldrin. That's like saying, you know, when Neil Armstrong was like, we're going to the moon, and Buzz Aldrin's like, I'm going too. You know, Neil Armstrong was like, well, I got to be the fucking first guy to get out there because this fucking asshole's name is Buzz Aldrin. If I'm the second guy that goes, imagine the first guy that went onto the moon. Imagine the fuck you if you step on the moon, dude, and you're the first guy on the moon, and your name is Buzz Aldrin. The fuck you to the universe. Neil Armstrong. As a matter of fact, I don't care what the government says, I guarantee you, Buzz Aldrin was the first guy that they got that was like, I can do it, on the most qualified. And then they were like, well, we got to find the fucking guy in NASA or whatever that has the best name. And then they were like, there's one guy. And they're like, who? And they were like, Neil Armstrong. And they were like, well, we have to have him, and we got him. They were like, look, Neil, we can't let Buzz Aldrin take that first step. If they do, I swear to God, we don't know that there's aliens, but we will know because they're going to fucking take over Earth and explode on us because his name's Buzz Aldrin, and that's the biggest fuck you. That'd be like if your name was fucking Moose McGillicuddy, and you were just like, I'll go. And you're like, here we go. Moose McGillicuddy. One small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Moose McGillicuddy, the first American to step on the moon. Foghorn Leghorn. Moon Unit. What's the fucking... Moon Unit Zappo, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like... You got to have fucking Neil Armstrong if you're going to have Buzz Aldrin. You can't have fucking Buzz Aldrin and then fucking Moose McGillicuddy. You know how the Russians would be like, we will kill all of them. We will kill them. That's hilarious, dude. I don't give a fuck. Neil Armstrong got the raw end of the deal because of the name. And I know that Buzz Aldrin got the wrong end of the deal because Neil Armstrong. How about this, dude? Let me tell you, too. That's a boss fucking move, what Buzz Aldrin did. That is a boss move. Dude, I guarantee you Buzz Aldrin was the most Tupac motherfucker of all time because his name was Buzz Aldrin. He went to the moon, and he let Neil Armstrong take the first step on the goddamn moon. Bro, when I'm driving to do a show 3 hours away and I'm with my openers, I want to fucking step into the AM PM before them. And that's how bitch I am. And Buzz Aldrin was like, go ahead, Neil. And his name was Buzz Aldrin. That's some gangster shit, dude.
I ain't got no motherfucker.
That's what Neil Armstrong was. That's what fucking Neil Armstrong was like this. I get to take the first step? This is amazing. I get to take the first step? This is amazing. This is amazing. I get to take the first step? This is Neil Armstrong. You're going to let me do that, Buzz Aldrin? This is fucking amazing. And then he did it, and then Buzz Aldrin fucking stepped behind him and was like,
I ain't got no motherfucker. So I fucked your bitch, you fat bad boy killer. You know who the realest is.
And didn't Neil Armstrong die? Or no? Is he dead? Who's dead? Buzz Aldrin or Neil Armstrong? Who died? Buzz is alive and Neil Armstrong died? Then when Buzz is alive and Neil Armstrong, and when Neil Armstrong died, fucking Buzz Aldrin was like this. Buzz Aldrin's still alive, dude. Thinking about the moon like this. When Buzz Aldrin died, dude, fucking when Neil Armstrong died, Buzz Aldrin was like this. Hi, bye. Dude, I fucking suck. You know what I mean? I fucking suck. This is awesome, dude. I'm dripping sweat. Let's face facts, guys. I can't lie to you. I gotta be fucking 100% honest with you guys. Let's face facts. I'm dripping fucking sweat. When I'm after this, I'm going to take this shirt off. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, just to be fucking disrespectful on you motherfuckers. I'm going to order goddamn food. I'm going to order Postmates. That's what I'm going to do. Ivan GETRIDOF? Postmates? No? One fire? No? That is getting Postmates, dude. That's it. That is getting Postmates, being real disrespectful on you motherfuckers. You know why? Because I can. And you're going to listen anyway. Dude, I love getting Postmates. Oh, it's closed. The place I want to go is closed. Cool. Pissed. How about places? Oh, yeah, because it's Labor Day, bro. Fuck Labor Day. Not fuck Labor Day. I guess it's good. Every fucking... yeah, delivery, dude. Okay? Let's go. Every holiday... In Canada, they have like once a month. Every other week is like Monday is off. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that until I did. But that's usually how things work. I want roast. Here's what I'm going to do. See, this is when I order for this shit. I get the shit. I get the grilled salmon. See, that's how we do it, dude. Okay. I don't want that. Here we go. Ordering. Thank you for listening while I'm ordering, you guys. That's it. Here it comes. And now Tender Greens doesn't fucking close on Tender Greens. They don't close on Labor Day because they know what's up. How about in Italy, though? They take off all of August. What if you want a sandwich? I mean, you know? Hey, if you go to Italy... Don't go in August. Imagine fucking saving up. You got to spend fucking 12 grand for you and your family to go to Italy. And you go August 2nd to August 19th. Hey, can I get some help? Sorry, we all are off. We're not going back to work until September 1st. Go fuck yourself. Hey, do you know where I can get a sandwich? Sure, Paris. Not here. What is it? Look, we're Googling it right now. Does Italy shut down in August? TripAdvisor. Does it say not to go? I wonder, dude. Tourist stuff, I'm sure, is open because it's the summer. It's got to be. But dude, if you live in, how about fuck that, man? Imagine having a whole month where everyone's off. I would be infuriated. I would be so angry if that happened. I would hate that so much. A whole month, dude. Dude, they're just sitting around fucking getting blowjobs, eating the pizza that they made all year. They're getting so many blowjobs. It's a blowjob month. Ferragosto is a public holiday celebrated on the 15th August in Italy. Ticino, it's so foreign to say 15th August and not August 15th. And San Marino, it coincides with the major Catholic feast of the Assumption of Mary. The fuck? By Metanemi? I don't know what the fuck. Metanemi is a figure of speech in which a thing or... click on it again, one fire. A concept referred to by the name of something closely associated with that thing or concept. Oh, it's confusing, dude. Okay, so here's what they said. Metanemi, and this is the definition, is a figure of speech in which a thing or concept is referred to by the name of something closely associated with that thing or concept. So just wrong? It's just wrong. It's a summer vacation period around mid-August, which may be a long weekend. Ponte di Ferragosto. Or most of August. Most of August. I mean, it's general. The whole thing. It's something that we thought was something, but it's not something, but it's closely related to something. And they take off either August 15th or that weekend or all of August. Oh, okay. Hey, Wikipedia, get your shit together. And who runs that? Italians. They don't give a fuck. Sorry, we posted we posted about it in August. We weren't really working. We wrote it down and we didn't do research. So we just know it's around August. We think it's August 15th, but also it may be the weekend or all of August. Just write it down and we'll figure it out in September. And it's September. This is how lazy they are. It's September fucking 3rd, and they already did, and they still didn't do it. It's a Labor Day in America, though, so fuck it. We'll wait until September 4th. And even not in August, they take siestas. They're fucking, you can't get, dude, if you try to go take fucking some shit to the dry cleaners, don't do it at 12:30 or 13:30, whatever the fuck they call it. You're fucked. They're out getting fucking BJs, dude. That's what they are. Remember, second-class citizen female, I'm coming home at 1:30, at 13:30 p.m. to get my balls drained. I'll be back to get your dry cleaning at the fucking 15:30 after my balls drained. Then they come back tired as shit. Hey, sorry, so tired. Sat down on a comfy couch, got my balls drained, and then I passed out. Did you need to get your suit dry cleaned? For what, huh? You only work 5 hours a day. What do you need a suit for? What do you need that for? For what? Just get your balls drained. It's Ferragosto. It's August. Unreal, dude. Italy. Fucking, I went to Italy with my family, and my dad thought he was Italian. I mean, he's Italian, but he kept on trying to my dad's the kind of guy who goes on a trip that's like, nah, let's fucking talk how they talk, you know? And he'll be like, we'll be at a restaurant, and they'll be like, he was asking for cheese. He kept on asking for un queso, and then he found out that it meant fucking little church. He was asking for little church. He was asking for fucking Little Church to put on his pasta. And everyone was like, I know what he's trying to say. Nobody corrected him until the end. He was like, I know what he's trying to say. Okay, cool. Yeah, bring him cheese. Hey, the fucking asshole American's asking for a Little Church. Formaggio. Chieso. He was saying like Chiesa or some shit, whatever Little Church is. That's hilarious. Whatever my dad was trying to say was like, what is he trying to say? And then the maitre d' was finally like, Little Church? It was so funny. But one time too, we were in Rome, and we were trying to go to fucking me and the whole family, my dad and my brother and my mom and my dude. Also too, before we were going, my brother dressed up in his regular clothes, and then I dressed up in like a shirt that was like a little bit lime green, and I had these rose tinted glasses like some fucking asshole, like I was Lance Bass or some shit. You know, when you're 20, you do some dumb. I was 19. I was a teenager. I looked like a fucking asshole, right? And but I remember I was like working out real hard at that time, and like I had a fucking shirt on that was like showing off my fucking Cascade and fucking double black diamond fucking mountains and shit. And my brother showed up to my parents' hotel room, and my dad was like, "Hey, Matt, you look nice." And he said, "Hi, Chris, you look funky." And we fucking use it the whole time because we're like, "Oh, hates it so much." But he had to say funky because he was going to say, "Oh, Chris, you look," because he was going to say it anyway. He was going to be like, "Oh, Matt, you look nice." And he was going to say, "Oh, Chris, you look," and then he saw me and he was like, "You look funky." Such a diss. Such a subtle slam. Didn't even realize it. And that's why you got the Grand Slam Master right now, man. That's the origin story. But anyway, yeah, everyone has an origin story, and that's mine. So we went to fucking eat, and the guy who was the hostess, or the host, even though he was a guy, he was a hostess. This is a female job. So, sexist, whatever. Anyway, he was like 60. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's a comedy podcast. And so we got there, and we got there, and the guy, my parents were like, go in and get a seat. My dad was probably outside trying to fucking do something real Italian, like smoke and eat a baguette and paint on an easel. And he was like, go get a seat. And I was waiting for the guy, and the host guy was like singing. And this became like a big joke in my family, but like he was singing, and whatever he was singing, he was like, Lazzamedore, l'orbordedore, like it's Italian, whatever he was doing. Lapsidondore. And then he fucking looked over at me just with his eyes, and he saw me there, and I caught him singing, and I was trying to act like it was cool, like I didn't give a fuck he was singing, and then he just goes, buongiorno. And every time I bring that up, my aunt fucking laughs so hard. She goes, do the thing in Italy when you caught the guy singing. And I'll just be like, dordi bedordi, lordi benordi. And then I'll look out of my eyes and I'll say, buongiorno. That's what it was, and it was so funny, dude. And I was 19, and I looked funky. And he looked at me, and he was like, that guy looks funky. And he went, buongiorno. Anyway, then my dad asked for a little church on his food. Samarican. Do we have questions? Only a couple. Well, that's fine. Let's do, want to do the elder? We got another elder dude. We got another elder, baby. We got an elder because you guys, now let me just remind you guys, these elders take our word. They take our cult. They take our, they either tell people to turn around because they're doing something wrong, or they help spread the word by creating things like art and music and whatever the fuck it is that helps people hear and learn and also about this cult, and then also kind of just enhance our experience as cult members. So this elder is now, this newest elder, congratulations to Brett Bergstrom at Scrip Games, SCRIPGAMES. Now, I want you to congratulate him on Twitter. He made a game called Uh-Oh Cuda, and it's a pretty cool game where you get to be a little pacifier, and you come out of a log cabin, and you shoot other pacifiers to kill these cudas. They're cudas. Oh, I know they're cudas, dude, because I can see they're cudas, and it's very fucking cool. So it's like, what? Because it's a pacifier. No, you shoot other pacifiers out of the pacifier. Yeah, you shoot pacifiers out of the pacifiers and you hit kudos. And you get 3 lives, and it's like that game, one of those old games. Probably a game called Asteroid or something. Anyway, so do we have any questions? Let's do questions. We met a true baby in the wild for the first time last night. That's a phrase we created on this podcast. If you spot a true baby in the wild, you take a picture. If they're wearing a Cuda shirt, a no Cuda shirt, or a fucking Delia's Grand Slam shirt. We met a true baby in the wild for the first time last night. We were talking about merch, and someone leaned over and said, "Did you just say Juan Fire?" The next couple of minutes were full of gunk and turn around. Crystalia brings people together. Congratulations, pod. Thanks, Melissa Ramirez, for your testimonial. Miss Y Plur. Thank you very much. Change it, but thank you very much. Very cool that you spread the word and you come together. I love when babies come together, man. I really do. If you're in your city, meet up with other babies. If you don't know them, introduce yourself. Share ideas. Live the hedonistic lifestyle. Meet up if you're a male baby and a female baby, or if you're a male baby and a male baby, or if you're a female baby and a female baby. Meet up, fucking suck each other. Make each other come. Because we share ideas and we live the hedonistic lifestyle. Meet up with other babies as friends. Meet up with other babies for fucking and sucking, for draining balls. You know, for rocking the fried butterfly. That's how we do it. Crystalia from JT Cure, at Cure JT. How do you feel about people riding unicycles in the year 2018? Kick their fucking wheel out from under them. Make them scrape their knees. That's not something we do anymore. If you're riding a unicycle, get attention in other ways. Have a goddamn personality. Right? And I'm not talking about one of those big-ass wheels that it's fucking... How about the fucking ones that are so big where you're like, how the fuck did they even get up on there? If you need friends to help you get on a unicycle, if you got one of those little bitch-ass ones, though, let me tell you something. If you have one of those little bitch-ass ones, those little ones where you just kind of like, you're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Look at these pictures of unicycle. Look at these assholes. This guy's in the wheel on this one. What an asshole. Like he thinks he's Elon Musk. Yeah, if you have a unicycle and you're just fucking riding through New York City with a hat on, if you have a unicycle on, if you're on a unicycle, there's like a 95% chance you have a goddamn hat on. I've never seen someone on a unicycle with not a funky hat on. Right? Yo Jankus, at Yo Jankus. Yo, I heard you love Persian men. I mean, sure, man. You know? What? Okay. Yeah, I do, I guess. I like them like I like other guys, too. I have a bunch of Persian friends. One of them's my best friend. Are you trying to get like I fuck them and suck them? I don't do that. But just because that's not my preference. That's all the questions we got. You guys came up with some fucking lame as shit questions. I mean, 2 of them were okay. One of them wasn't a question. The other one was about a unicycle. That was the good one. And then some guy just said, I heard you love Persian men. Okay. Hey, man. Okay. So, look, you guys, thank you. I had a great time this episode. It began a little clunky. But, boy, that second half was hot shit. Just like life is sometimes. Remember, guys, keep berberin' and download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. Enter rewards code CONGRATS. Get $5. Give $5 to Time's Up. Download my app in the App Store, Crystalia. Just type that in, and you can look at the first few minutes live on the podcast, and you can see it before anyone else sees it. And you can be the envy of all the other babies. Merch available. Go to Crystalia.com. And you can also buy tickets to my Follow the Leader tour. I'm going to a bunch of places coming up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rate and review the show on iTunes and all that shit, wherever you can. Video episodes go up on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and watch everything I'm on, okay? And if you have a unicycle, make sure and fucking fall down and scrape your goddamn knees. Thanks, bye.
Congratulations.